Morning, folks. I'm Nick O'Malley here with MassLive.com the day after the Patriots finished off a crazy comeback win in the AFC Championship game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. As a result, Tom Brady and the Patriots are going to their 8th Super Bowl since the beginning of the Brady-Belichick era back in 2001. The Patriots capped off a pretty darn impressive comeback against a very good Jaguars team, coming back from a 14-3 deficit early on to win in the closing minutes. And to help us break down the game is Kevin Dillon, who was at the game with us and witnessed a whole lot of craziness go down. And what is going to go down as one of Brady's best comebacks of his career. Kevin, how you doing this morning?
Doing all right. How are you doing, Nick?
Good. So what are your thoughts on the comeback Sunday afternoon and tonight, and what your thought that what's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, it was a ridiculous comeback. It was yet another classic, and it's funny because you think of all the moments the Patriots have had in playoff history recently. I mean, you think of Malcolm Butler, you think of the 28-3. I mean, how do you pick just one? So this one, it might not even go down as one of the top 3 comebacks in Brady's playoff history, and yet any other team, this would be this huge playoff moment. They came back from 10 points against probably the best defense in the league in the fourth quarter. I mean, Danny Amendola was playing out of his mind. Tom Brady was playing out of his mind. The defense really tightened up some big moments from some key defensive guys there late, and the Patriots come back. And it was really impressive, I thought, that they were able to do it against this Jaguars defense, which was tremendous all year. It was tremendous throughout the game. Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Boye have been locked down as cornerbacks. That secondary itself has been awesome. They did it without Rob Gronkowski, and they were able to just march down the field with 8 minutes left, a little more than 8 minutes left a couple times, get Danny Amendola 2 touchdowns, and they didn't panic. You know, they had they were able to punt the ball a couple times from the 50-yard line. They didn't give the Jaguars a chance to really extend their lead. So very well coached game, and every time the Patriots are so good in situational football, they did it again yesterday, and they're going back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that in terms of Tom Brady's other comebacks. It isn't the most spectacular. It was more of a quiet comeback, and I think that's what makes it all the more impressive because there was no huge play. The Jaguars didn't turn it over. The Jaguars didn't collapse. They played well down the stretch. They scrapped and clawed the whole way with the Patriots. The Patriots just happened to play that bit better. They got some calls going in their favor. The Patriots had a turnover. They fumbled it. They lost the turnover battle and still managed to complete the comeback. And I think that's what makes it really impressive. It won't go down as one of the great Brady comebacks, but when you look at the context and everything that came down in this game, it's really surprising that the Patriots pulled this off because it's really hard to do that sort of thing against the Jaguars team that's designed to prevent the very thing the Patriots managed to do.
Yeah, and I mean, you think about it, it's obviously it was no 28-3, but there were some comparisons to 28-3. I mean, in the Super Bowl, they ended up trying to do that Julian Edelman to Danny Amendola pass, and it just didn't work. And then that's when you thought, okay, the Patriots tried their last trick, didn't work. That's when it's over. The Patriots tried their trick there with that Danny Amendola pass to Dion Lewis, which Lewis said, I mean, great pass. But then Lewis ends up taking it 20 yards down the field and he fumbles, and then it's okay, game's over. Blake Bortles is going to the Super Bowl. And still, they find a way, the defense just kind of locks down after that, and they're able to hold the Jaguars from scoring again. They get the ball right back to their quarterback. They don't make any more mistakes. So just, again, a tremendous performance from the Patriots. Maybe a questionable early down call there for Miles Jack, who could have maybe returned that fumble for a touchdown. But, I mean, it was a tough bang-bang play, and the referee made a call, and the Patriots ended up kind of benefiting from it. So great comeback, and the Patriots should be very happy with the way they escaped that one.